Hey guys, it's Ability44 here, and I'm going to be telling you about the Runescape patch notes that happened on June the 19th. First off are the graphical patch notes. Cremation, Firewatch, and Lighting from Fire Pit and Fern Seek now uses the update fire making animation. Some blocking has been added on a rock in the Runespan. Player shadows are now hidden when traversing an obstacle on the higher levels of Barbarian Outpost. Teleporting to the Watchtower now consistently shows updated tree models on the bottom floor. Players no longer appear to be sinking into the ground in the wilderness near the lava maze. The back of the Void Ranger helm is now visible. It is no longer possible to stand inside a tree when trapping salamanders in the Mort Miry Swamp. The swamp tunnel from Path of Glorpy no longer has issues with the roof causing holes in the wall. Objects dropped on rugs in Dungeoneering are now slightly raised to prevent thin objects from clipping. Some flags in Barbarian Village have had skulls placed on them. The cooking skill cape animation has had the frying pan lined up correctly with the meat. A floating throne in the Champions Challenge area is no longer floating. A cave used in Eagle's Peak is no longer bright white with bloom enabled. A tree near the Tyran Hunter spot is no longer aligned with its canopy. Some blocking areas have been corrected in MacGruber's Woods. Areas used in Return of Lucian no longer go bright with bloom enabled. Within the Runespan, greater missile bridges on level 3 now correctly display a death rune icon instead of a body rune icon. Okay, and that has been all the graphical patch notes issues. And I know that I'm, kind of going rough today with this little, I haven't shaved at all. And I am in kind of like a tight time frame, so I'm going to be getting these patch notes done first and this video out to y'all before I actually make the main update video for the Crucible. But the next category on the patch notes are quests and tasks. Tazar Mej'ak and Tazar Mejez now direct the players in the correct direction to the Fight Cave, Fight Pit, and Library after the Elder Killing quest. It is no longer possible to get a quest-only version of the Karasi's Sword from the Quiet Before the Swarm. Players can no longer receive free kittens from Gertrude using a combination of Ring of Karos and a bank pin on a money pouch. On to the next category, which would be skills in minigames for the patch notes. The Fist of Guthix reward shop now states the correct amount of tokens required for a Druidic Mage Bottom. A Bone Crusher and Split Dragon Tooth Necklace now correctly award player points in Troll Invasion. A typo in the Evil Twin court case has been fixed. Pazuzu and Dean Velio are now wearing graphically up-to-date versions of their armor. And for the other category of the patch notes, there's kind of a bit for these patch notes, and these are usually the ones that affect people the most. Several accessibility updates have been made to the Troll Warzone area. Dungeoneering Masters no longer drop objects that appear on a tool belt. These drops have been replaced with the useful objects used by the tools, such as bowstrings and rune essence. The third page in the Cape Rack interface is now usable. References to the tool belt all now consistently use tool belt rather than tool belt with no space. The Wicked Hood interface no longer has a teleport option on the Claim Runes section. The Examine information for an Inspiration Aura now states that it restores 0.5% of the special attack bar rather than 0.2%. An interface used in the Drill Sergeant random event can now be skipped through using the spacebar. Cyprea no longer occasionally starts to use a male voiceover. Teleporting out of a dungeoneering group room no longer causes the money pouch to be unusable. Pressing enter after trying to add a blank note no longer makes the game think an interface is still open. It is no longer possible to bank from afar in Port Facimus. Bunyips no longer attempt to heal a player when they're not following a player, such as in the Grand Exchange. Some spelling mistakes have been corrected on Signpost. Wandering corgis have been removed from the game. Players who have found all 6 corgis can now claim their reward from Diango. Fishermen for Fishflinger minigame have been added to Living Rock Caverns and Barbarian Outpost, and those are some amazing patch notes, especially the last one. Fishermen for Fishflingers minigame have been added to the Living Rock Caverns and the Barbarian Outpost. So that's a very good reason to actually keep up with these patch notes videos, and of course the patch notes on RuneScape. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. Like I said before, I will be making the main Crucible update video later on today, and editing it some, and possibly uploading it later tonight or sometime tomorrow. So thank you for watching this video, and of course, if you find any bugs in RuneScape, the reason that these patch notes are always coming out every single month is because we report bugs to Jagex and they fix them up. So make sure to check out the bug report feature in the description if you have any bugs to report to Jagex. Thank you once again for watching this video, and please leave your comments. I'm looking forward to reading those. Peace out, guys.